If you're hitting the gym and not seeing the results you want, this is the video for you. What's up YouTube? Welcome to the channel Prime for Life Fitness. This is my first long form video. You guys have seen the YouTube shorts. You've seen all those short form quick videos. I'm giving you guys tips here and there, but this is the first long form video, so welcome. I'm here to help you guys out, here to give you guys some great tips on your fitness, health and fitness, just a little bit about me and a little bit about what I do. My name is Austin. My wife is Melanie. She goes by Mel, but we are the owners of Prime for Life Fitness, both former college athletes, both love fitness, and we're both certified personal trainers here to help busy parents. Yes, I will help any that wants help, but specifically busy parents. That's who we're trying to target because we're both busy parents. We've both been through that grind. We both know what it's like to have to work a full-time job and still get dinner made, still get the kids to school, still get the kids to practice, and find time for our fitness and nutrition. So this is going to be all about fitness and nutrition. We will be offering a coaching program soon that's in the process of being launched, but that's a little bit about me, about what I do. Let's get to the point of this video. Like I said, if you're hitting the gym and you're not getting the results you want, we're going to talk about why. Chances are you're not using progressive overload. It's simple but powerful. It's a key to building muscle and key to your performance. Stick around. We're going to dive into what it is, why it's essential, and how you can implement it in your workouts. So what is progressive overload exactly? Guys, it's the gradual increase of stress that you place on your body during your workouts. So basically, if you want to keep making those gains, you have to keep challenging your muscles. That could mean lifting heavier, increasing your reps, increasing your intensity, or even improving your technique. The key is just to push beyond what you're used to. So whatever you've been doing, the weight you've been doing, add to that or add reps to that and increase what you're used to and put that stress on your body. Just think about it this way. If you lifted the same amount of weight and the same amount of reps week after week after week, your body has no reason to really push itself and grow, right? If you guys have ever heard of the training effect, your body adapts to your training. Your body will naturally take what stress it's receiving and adapt to that. So if you don't push it, it's not going to do that. If you stick with the same weight, I know this is a pen, it's an ounce, 2 ounces maybe, I don't freaking know, but if I just lift this over and over and over, there's nothing to tell my body to grow. So if you slowly add weight or volume over time, your body's natural ability to adapt will kick in and you'll start to build that muscle. And when you build muscle, you get stronger, right? Very simple concept to understand. So why does progressive overload matter? Without it, you hit a plateau. Very simple. Like I said before, your muscles adapt to that same workout over time and your progress is just going to stall out. But with progressive overload, you see benefits like increased muscle growth, more stress equals more adaptation, greater strength gains, guys. Heavier loads force your body to get stronger. Increased endurance. Progressive overload also works in cardio. So if you run more, your body's going to adapt to that, and however far you push your body will adapt to that. So if you're trying to train for a 5K, but you're only running a mile a day, your body's going to get used to running that mile and you're going to get really good at it. But then you go to run whatever 5K is, 3 point something miles, you're not going to be used to that. So progressive overload will also work in your cardio if you're not a lifter and you're just a runner. And just better overall performance, whether it's lifting, running, playing sports, progressive overload works for all of it. You see pro athletes all the time. They go out there, they practice every single day. They train their bodies to be used to it. Like football players will train their bodies every day at practice and their body gets used to that sprinting and stopping. Track runners, they train their bodies for that super long sprint, 100 meter, 200 meters. Their body gets used to that. If you take a sprinter and try to tell them to run a 1600, they're not going to be able to do it because that's not what they're trained to do. You have to train your body to do what you want it to do and you have to push it to get to that point. So in essence, the principle works in any type of physical activity. Sports, lifting, running, you name it. So how do you apply progressive overload? Here's the most effective ways you can do it starting today. Increase your weight each session. This could mean adding a 2.5 pound weight to your workout. If you're squatting 225, throw on 2.5s on each side. Now you're going to be squatting 230. That's progressive overload. Even though it's a small amount, you can still get better just by increasing your weight slightly every single workout. If you don't want to do it every single workout, even doing it every single week, that's going to help. But if you can't do that, for example, that 225 I just told you about, you're adding those 2.5s to make it 230. If for some reason you still can't do that, add more reps. I tell my clients all the time to do a rep range, 8 to 12 reps on a lot of these workouts. So what I mean by that is you pick a weight you can do 8 times. After you can do it 8 times for however many sets we're supposed to do, next week, try doing it 9 times for those sets. The next week, try doing it 10 times for those sets, and so on and so forth until you can do that same weight 12 times. Then you're ready, your body's ready to adapt. Go back down to 8, add more weight, and then do it again. Repeat, rinse. That's how you get progressive overload. That's how you get stronger. Another way you can do this is reducing your rest time. Less rest equals more intensity, right? And the more intense you train, the more results you'll see. Next, work on your form and your range of motion. Deeper squats, deeper push-ups, better bench press, all of this can make it more difficult on your body. If you're not doing it right, start doing it right. And I don't know what your workout plan looks like right now, but hitting each muscle group more will also cause that progressive overload. If you're only hitting chest once a week, try doing it twice. If you're only hitting legs once a week, try doing it twice. Do a push-pull day and a leg day. Then you're hitting legs twice a week, and you're also hitting both back and chest twice a week. Another one, increase your time under tension. Slow down those reps and force those muscles to contract. Force them to work harder. You can do this in two ways. You can slow down in the concentric movement or the eccentric movement, but slow it down. Depending on your level of fitness, you can use advanced techniques like drop sets, strip sets, or even supersets. This enhances muscle fatigue and growth. Keep in mind, like I said before, you don't have to increase every single workout. You can try to increase weekly, or if you're hitting all muscle groups twice a week, you can even do it bi-weekly. But small increases, even 1 to 2% increases, adds up over time. Now let's talk about common mistakes to avoid. Increasing too fast. Do not overdo it. You can cause yourself injury, and if you cause yourself injury, that's a big setback, causing you to lose your gains and lose your progress. Another one's ignoring your recovery. Make sure you rest and shoot for 48 hours between hitting each muscle group. So if I do legs on Tuesday, I shouldn't do legs again until Thursday. And the one that I'm really bad at, make sure you get enough sleep so that your body can recoup and recover. And the most important thing to do during any type of training is fuel your body. Make sure your nutrition's on point. Next, get rid of the bad form. If you're lifting heavier but your technique goes out the window, stop, go back to the weight you're comfortable with, increase your form and increase your time under tension, make it slower, increase your range of motion. There's other things you can do with the weight you're at before you move up heavier if you're gonna get rid of your form. Your form means everything, and without it, you're not even getting any benefits, so don't do it. And here's one that not a lot of people do. Track your shit. If you're not even keeping track of what you're doing, how are you gonna know how to increase your weight? If you forget that you did 225 on bench last week, how are you going to know to increase it by 5 pounds this week? Write it down. Everybody has a phone now. You can do it in your notes. I like it old school. I do it on a notepad, but track what you're doing. Now here's just a quick sample of how you can implement progressive overload into your workouts. Let's use bench press for an example. Week 1, we're going to do 3 sets of 8 reps at 100 pounds for easy numbers. Week 2, we're going to do 3 sets of 9 reps at 100 pounds. Week 3, bump it up, do 3 sets of 10 reps at 100 pounds. Then week 4, like I said earlier, we're going to do 3 sets of 8 again, but we're going to increase the weight to 105 pounds. Rinse and repeat. The next week, 9 reps. The next week, 10 reps. Then once you do that, go back down to 8, increase it to 110 pounds. Make these small steady changes like this and you'll continuously improve. And you do it without overwhelming your body. Progressive overload is the foundation of strength training and fitness. If you apply this correctly, you'll see results faster and more consistently. And that's all there is to it, guys. If you found this stuff useful, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Like I said, this is my first go at long form content. I do all the short form stuff. Hopefully you're already subscribed to that, but check it out if you haven't yet. And let us all know in the comments how you're already applying progressive overload. How are you doing it? Are you increasing your reps? Are you increasing your weight? What do you do to push your body every single day and get better? Again, I'm here to help you guys with your fitness and nutrition, busy parents specifically. So if that's you, hit subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.